Greetings and salutations. This is a hopefully short little video which we're doing as a bolt action Q&A as response to a few questions that we've had on our message thing in our videos. Is there a name for that?
Comments.
Comments, that's it, I know. We were asked about the Polish snipers, Polish and Japanese snipers. I have finally, it did take me 3 days to get back to you. I forgot the name of the person who commented, I do apologise. But I finally had a chance to have a look at the rule book. This is the page here in the rule book. It's from the armies of France and the Allies. And the question was about marksmen. Japanese marksmen, you can have the option of not having a spotter, so you can have the guy as just a rifleman, sort of operating on his own. It's the same with the Polish army. So I'll just read what the Polish army rule book says. It says the Polish army didn't include especially equipped snipers as such, but the best shots in the company would have been designated as marksmen. We make allowance for these individuals by treating them as separate units, etc., etc. Basically, you can just buy one marksman on his own. You can either have him separate as a sniper, or you can have him with a unit. So one of your 19-man squad, these squads here, can have himself upgraded to be a sniper. There's no reason why you can't do that. It's entirely up to you. It's your army, after all. But the rules do allow you to do that, so that is quite a useful thing to have. I hate that thing. So yeah, basically how the Polish worked very much like the World War I German army and the early war German army. The German army didn't have snipers per se. They had snipers who were an integral part of the unit. So you would pick the best couple of guys who were best at shooting in a squad, and he would actually be the one that did most of the killing, and the rest of the men would be giving cover fire and protecting him.
Yep.
That's how the units actually worked. Certainly First World War, early World War II. Later on, the Germans did separate special snipers, people who are really good at shooting, to do special duties. Wasn't very common. Mostly the snipers would actually be part of a platoon or part of a squad. They wouldn't be off somewhere doing their own sniper thing. Usually they would actually be part of the unit, and certainly in the Polish army, this is really early war, the snipers were actually just part of the normal unit. They just happened to be really good shots. Finland is probably one of the best examples of an army that had integral snipers built into the unit, because throughout the Second World War the Poles still had snipers assigned to each squad, usually the best shot. Yeah, the Poles also didn't really go in for sniper scopes and stuff. They tended just to be
It would have helped them a lot if they
normal
did.
riflemen, yeah. The Germans tended to use automatic rifles, so they didn't have to reload.
Oh, actually, that's pretty smart.
Yeah, so you would have a squad with normal Kar 98s, but you'd have one or two guys who are your snipers with automatic rifles that you transfer, and they would be able to shoot and then get another target and shoot and then another one and shoot without bolt actioning, without using the bolt action to reload the rifle. Which is why you get squads who have automatic rifles as part of the squad. Likewise with the Polish army, you would have automatic rifles as part of the squad, but they won't necessarily be the sniper. I don't know. It's entirely up to you what you do. The rules for the Polish is that the man with the automatic rifle gets 2 shots instead of 1. So
yeah, because it's not automatic rifle, isn't it?
yeah,
Because
so
the guy with the one shot is reloading
yeah,
after a shot, and the automatic is fire.
yeah. So I would assume that you would be using a normal rifleman for that, as opposed to that actual figure with the automatic rifle. So I assume a sniper would take his time and just take one shot at it. I'm not really sure. I know in the First World War, the Germans, who were also the Poles, put a lot of store into having a particular guy as a trained sniper, as a really, really good shot. If you read war diaries of the troops, you often find them referring to the marksman in the squad.
The marksman took out his platoon for us and we were just about to get massacred.
Yeah, there's a brilliant war diary from Passchendaele, and the guy writing basically says that throughout the entire morning there was a whole pile of Scottish dead soldiers, and none of them, he reckoned that none of them had been killed by the German infantry. They'd all been killed by this one guy who was the marksman of the team, and he couldn't read or write, the marksman. He was he lived in a hut in the middle of Bavaria or something, and he never learned to read or write, but he was really good at shooting rabbits, and so when he joined the army, he was the marksman of the squad. So it's interesting, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I hope that helps to clear it up. The Polish army, the Japanese army has the same. You can do the same. I know the Japanese snipers wouldn't usually operate with a spotter. They would actually be off on their own doing stuff. However, when we built our Japanese army, it was with the original army book, not the new one that's out. And apparently, I haven't got that one. So apparently, that you can have individual snipers for them now. So I hope that helps. If I'm wrong on anything, please let me know, because I love being told I'm wrong, because I often misread things. But yeah, as far as I could tell, a regular sniper will put you about 40, a veteran 50. You get one man armed with a normal rifle. So it's not an automatic rifle. So yeah, that's about it. Anything to add?
Which one had the better sniper? Which army had the better sniper?
For kill ratio, Russia. But then again, they were fighting a huge amount of foreigners.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Really
you're always going to get the highest kill counts on the Eastern Front. Russia had the best overall. If you had all the snipers together, they had the best overall kill count for snipers.
Well, they had to for Stalingrad, didn't they?
And their best sniper was a woman.
Yeah, I know.
She killed 300 odd Germans in a very
she
short
looked so
period of
innocent.
time. Yeah.
But she looked so innocent.
Very cute
And
girl.
then you see her with a rifle.
It got quite embarrassing for the Russian military because they were afraid she might get killed. Because she was on postage stamps and everything. She was famous.
Oh yeah.
And so they had to take her out of the front line.
Yeah.
And they sent her to tour America to raise war funds. Because they
Then she made that speech.
Yeah, she stood there and said, while all you Americans are just sat around doing nothing, we've been killing Germans, basically. Yeah, brilliant.
Basically, the Russians are fighting the war, and Americans just, we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, where were you? Yeah.
We're not really important then.
Yeah, but it's an interesting thing. I really hope that this has been in focus. We still haven't got our camera back.
They've lost it now.
They've lost our camera. We contacted them today. We contacted them yesterday, they ignored us. We contacted them today, and apparently they've lost it.
No, said, sorry, we don't know. That's the second time I said don't know, by the way.
Yeah.
And so like, hang on a minute. Have you lost it? We can't find it.
Yeah, we can't find our camera. So we're filming everything now with the GoPro, which is really annoying
because
small figures.
Small figures equals zoomed outness.
But at least we've got a camera. At least we have a spare camera to film with. It's just not the right camera for this.
No, if we didn't have a GoPro, because we were contemplating not getting one.
Yeah.
If we didn't get it, then we'll be screwed right now.
We wouldn't be able to film at all. No. So we are filming with the GoPro with this, which probably shows you how good the GoPro is, unless it's all blurred. I can't tell because it's got a tiny little LCD screen, and I can't tell if things are in focus or not. It's brilliant for filming everything, apart from 28mm figures.
You do know that they're watching this video and it's full blast
it
on a
probably will
TV
be.
screen.
Yeah. So if it's in focus, then great, and we're happy enjoying the film. If it's not, then sorry, you just have to listen to what we're saying because we are quite boring.
Yeah. I mean, you are. I'm very interesting.
So yeah, after perusing the book, as I said, it took a few days. Sorry, that's our lamp. It did take a few days to dig the book out when I was asked the question. I usually try and reply as soon as I read it. Unfortunately, we'd packed these ones up.
No, actually, the reason we can't actually comment is we reply. We get the reply set up, and then we press reply. It doesn't send, does it?
Oh yeah, we've had that problem too.
And you have to restart the computer and everything. Quite annoying.
Yeah, so we have to turn the browser off and then open a new one. We're having a little bit of difficulty with replies.
Or disconnect the internet.
Yeah, but we do reply. We're replying, it takes us a while to do it. Which
meaning normally we get a comment and we answer it straight away, but we can't now because they won't let us.
Yeah. However, the problem, the delay on this was the fact that I had packed our rule book.
Never do that again.
Yeah, well, I said, well, we're not going to be doing that, so I'm just going to pack it. And then we got a question about it, and it was bugging me all night, so I had to rummage through the boxes and find it. And it's here, and so yeah, I'm going to reread it because I'm bored. Questions about snipers? Anything?
I just did a question.
You did one question. Did you get any more?
My brain's not working. Sorry.
Oh, you're useless.
I know my brain's not working right now, and tomorrow I've got an exam. I don't think I'm going to pass this exam.
What's your exam?
English.
You're stuffed. Can't you have it in Old Norse?
No.
You know, slightly more relevant language.
No, because then no one will pass it but me. That's cheating now, isn't it?
Or Latin. Your Latin's doing quite well at the moment.
I've only got 3 words of Latin, so.
Oh, no, you've got 3 more than that. Because you did some Latin the other day.
No, I want to have Saxon paper.
Saxon?
Yeah.
Well, we speak Anglo-Saxon, so it would be practically what we're saying now.
I want to speak Viking. God, have you heard Viking music?
Actually, Vikings would sound like they come from Sheffield. Have you ever heard Bjork speak English? She sounds like she's from Sheffield. You don't know she's foreign. She sounds like, look, that's the local girl, that is. No, I am Icelandic. No, you're local.
Well, it is second closest country to us, so.
No, isn't France is actually closest to us where we live? Yeah. But France is not far away.
I mean, if you live in Scotland, then Iceland would be first, wouldn't it?
France is within short-range bomber range, so it's very useful. Now we're Brexit.
Alright, this guy in geography class said, what happens if a tsunami hit Paris? And I was like, Paris is in the middle of a country. A tsunami that big? That would devastate the world.
It would kill everyone in France. I mean, Paris is on quite low ground, but it would have to go all the way up the Seine, wouldn't it?
I know. That's like 100 miles.
Yeah, that would be a fair way to go. I mean, that would go over everything. It's pretty much.
I'll just try France.
Yeah, Paris would be the least of your problems. What about the people in Calais? God.
Okay, it'll hit Germany actually, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Oh, it'll hit Belgium.
Yeah, well, Belgium's already underwater, so. And as for Holland, that's below sea level, most of Holland, so. Yeah, why are you worrying about Paris?
I know. And they said, what about London? And I went, well, it could happen in London.
Yeah, that could.
But I don't think it would.
When London's flooded,
asteroid hits the channel.
No, when London's flooded, it's usually flooded from the land end. It's water coming down that floods London, not water coming from the sea. And you have to have both together in order to flood London. You'd have to have a tidal surge coming up the Thames, and large amounts of rainwater running into the Thames from the land.
So you need to have a tsunami and rain.
It would have to happen at the same time, yeah, for London to flood. Because London is a natural, the area, the estuary is a natural drain.
Do you think Big Ben's taller than a tidal wave?
Big Ben? Yeah.
I think everybody should just go climb up to the top of Big Ben.
Why?
Because then just wait it out.
Okay.
After a couple of months.
You know, Big Ben's like quite old.
Yeah, I know.
Not really sure if it would stand up to a huge tsunami. Would it? I don't know, I'm just guessing.
Well, some movies, yeah.
And it's built on loam.
But the movies...
There's no rock. So, I'm not sure.
Well, it's supported though, Big Ben. It's across the
I
ground.
think they have done some work around there, so I assume they've.
Yeah, because when we went to London, they had all the scaffolding and everything up.
Yeah, they
Right,
accidentally drilled into the nuclear bunker for the government.
What?
The tube line, the tube company accidentally drilled. They were just drilling a new tube line, and they drilled into the government bunker.
Oh, yeah, testing nuclear weapons. Yeah, I'll be off. Sorry to intrude.
There's a nuclear bunker underneath. All that. There's 3 bunkers underneath there, and they drilled into one of the storage areas, which was quite embarrassing for London Transport.
You know what also is funny?
What?
Is that just before Cameron stepped down, someone said to me, "Who's David Cameron?"
Really?
Someone in my class, yeah.
Okay.
So they say, well, I think Labour's good. They don't even know who the Prime Minister is.
Yeah, I mean they know nothing about politics.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like people who call Trump racist.
Well, sometimes he is, sometimes he's not.
No, he isn't. He just points out facts.
Right, Hillary
And he
has
gets
got some
blamed
good.
for that.
Hillary's got some good things and bad things. Donald Trump's got some good things and bad things.
Well, what's the good thing about Hillary?
Well, she says a lot of good things, but is she really going to do it?
No, because she hasn't done it.
Donald
She's
Trump,
been Secretary
yeah,
of State
Donald
for
Trump-
years and
Donald
she's
Trump-
done nothing.
Donald Trump says something, but is he going to do it?
Oh, I don't think he's going to do anything. I think he's just going to get in there and just have a huge game show. just going to treat it as a
Right,
huge...
they're going to invent a new channel. It's called the Donald Trump Game Show.
Yeah.
And you just mess around and talk with Donald Trump.
Yeah, it'll turn the Senate into a sort of... what's that show he does, the big one? That we have in England?
All I know is that Donald Trump has a
It's like The
business.
Apprentice. He'd turn it into The Apprentice or
The Apprentice, but with games.
Yeah, and he'd have senators get glued with glue and stuff. It'd be funny. Makes me have a laugh. Yeah, but no one's taken America seriously for years, so if Trump got elected, it won't make any difference. But it would be more fun. It would make the internet more fun if you got elected.
Yeah, we live in England though, so we can't vote.
Now we can't vote, which is probably a good thing,
Yeah.
because people in England would probably vote for Trump just for the hell of it.
Just for the laugh. Just for the laugh. It's like, yeah, that's what Trump, yeah, I mean, it's not our country, so why do we care?
I mean, that's the only reason we Brexited, because we just got bored and said, oh, it would be a laugh. It would be different.
But instead, it went well. So.
Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, I believe that is the entire
Video?
thing. Video, yeah.
Last one, just Karen talking?
No, I'm sure they don't want to hear us talking. But this thing about the sniper I found very interesting. Thank you very much for the questions about it. Because I did kind of know this stuff already in my head. I didn't know how much of it was in the rules. I knew it was in the Polish book, but I hadn't read the Polish book since I got the army. And I hadn't gone back to it. And so I had to double check, and then I had to look into a bit of the history of it. And apparently so. Apparently the Polish snipers were actually just normal guys who were good at shooting. But as I said, I would have thought they were more likely to have an automatic rifle. But I don't know. But they wouldn't use it as an automatic rifle. They'd still use it as a sniper rifle. But you do have the special rules for the automatic rifle in the actual book, so I would guess that it would be... You would class it as a bolt-action rifle anyway, because it would only have one shot. But it would be hit on a 2+, and lethal. So,
Very lethal.
yeah. So that's it. End of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and now he does the outro thing.
So, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think of the snipers. That's everything from me.
And that's everything from him. Goodbye.
See ya.